Welcome back, everybody. Today we get kidnapped and we go to Virga Island.
Ready to depart?
Yeah, ready to get kidnapped.
Just got a hold of a chart of the route. We're all set for our trip to Virga Island. Let's sail for new lands.
Did you check to make sure the desktop audio is turned off?
I did.
Okay.
I muted it.
Just to make sure.
Virga Island is this spot right here. I wonder how many days it'll take. It'll take a while.
Take a while.
Can't we just go straight? The region's currents are a right pain. We must go around and across. We must go around and across them, lest they carry us off course. Oh, I got auto on. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea. Hope Stroll can handle it. With June and her 2 thorns on our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
That's the spirit.
Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through the waves to Virga Island gently as can be. Is it really a runner if it's swimming?
Damn, it's going quick too.
Actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt?
No, but I thought it would move like a boat.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it. Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Shit, if it works, it works.
Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Speaking.
Nurse's voice is echoing on the runner phone.
Oh.
Heismay's got his fishing gear laid out on deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. I can't promise I'll stop to let you slip if you slip overboard, though, so be careful.
We're going fishing.
I don't think I'll ever go fishing. That's an optional thing for food materials.
Food only. Okay.
Food ingredients. Rock beans and gauntlet shrooms.
All right.
I'm gonna go take a shit. I feel lighter.
Got it.
Just dropped a baby in the toilet.
Alright, let me check some stuff first.
What now?
For no particular reason, let me just rearrange my my abilities.
It's not prep at all.
Nope. I don't know what I'm about to fight in the ocean. Not even once.
Leviathan.
Not even once. Oh, you don't have anything unlocked. I forgot about that.
I'll get to doing.
Let me see if I can talk to Moore yet, or if that's later.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
You have another new ally, this time an unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds power both unique and interesting. I prepared a new special experiment to enhance the potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Yeah. You gonna make masks?
Special experiment menu has been unlocked. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
I've been waiting.
So yes, now I can make all these.
Through fusion too. That's pretty good.
Magic Seeker is Magician and Fool. Mages is Moon and Magician. Warrior is Chariot and Strength.
Yeah.
Knight is Hierophant and Strength. It's like that little nod to, okay, that's what these guys would be if they were in Persona.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Let's make a warrior's mask and also watch the little cutscene. You get the little fucking face thing.
Okay.
And then the icon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good shit. Also, later on, some of these will be, like, for... Spoilers for, Hulkenberg. Hers are Paladin and Dark Knight. For Dark Knight, you will need a Knight mask. So you'll have to use these masks to make other ones.
Okay.
Later.
Night mask. Whoa.
Oh. I have 99 strength, or I think it was strength masks. Because I was one of the ones that was dropping when I was grinding. Yeah, I've got 9. Oh, it's full masks. Strength was dropping from the other, from the big guys, the Goros.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, you'll come again.
No, I will never come back.
I don't like you anymore, More.
We're no longer friends. What is this locked up?
Probably the rest of his brain.
No, this isn't the thing.
Oh, Norris?
Norris!
Who's in there?
Is that where your dad's at? Is that where the old man is? Is the old man in the runner with us? Alright.
What now?
Mage's Mask.
Norris!
Norris!
Who's in there?
Help!
Is that the regenerator?
Oh, don't.
Norris. Norris, I'm scared.
Norris, help.
You're making me nervous.
Okay. All right, so now you raise virtues. Whoops. Let's raise courage.
Okay. It's like one of the only books we haven't read yet.
Yeah, and it goes up by 5. Bold black block letters spell on the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. Probably something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read, but doesn't that make you want to look inside more?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me.
Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance, inquiries that like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we could certainly say that artistic expression is serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw, creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
There's still more to read, so we got like 2 more of those.
Right.
The horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface. The gauntlet runner reaches the shore, lurking.
And you weren't kidding when you said that we go way south and barely do anything with the north.
Mm-hmm.
Safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
After this area, we're close to the end game because we go straight to
on the final task.
Mm-hmm. We're just hanging out. We're being watched, so careful with what you say. Dream Eater Moth. Alright, I can increase... I'm pretty sure they all do imagination. What do I need? Imagination wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, we're far behind. Get to hang out with anybody?
Yeah, it's just raise your stats.
Hang out with Juna since she's the new one.
I could.
Oh my.
If it isn't Will. So bored, I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. Recalling the past and planning for the future with Juna, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking to Juna? Sure. So now we have to find the Mustari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed.
All right.
Let's get out there and do some relic hunting. Aren't you the happy warrior? So enthusiastic in the face of long odds. I'm glad we're on the same page there. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say.
What?
But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save the prince.
All right.
Oh my god!
That was a good choice.
That went up by 6.
That was a good choice.
Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing we're already at it, why don't we chat a little longer?
Go us.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Maybe I'll read the book for imagination.
Yeah.
Or I could just get courage to 4.
Get courage to 4 first.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
It's the salt.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
I just let it poof.
I find that the sweat built up from swinging a weapon quickly relieves the concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna?
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But I can tell you what, if I can find anyone who will help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner.
Hulkenberg gets sad and puts away the karaoke machine.
2 more days and we'll be able to search for that lance. I say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. He raises courage. Oh, these two are playing chess. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Whole section has been struck by 2 thick lines, a few words scribbled next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna knows?
Is this a bird?
Now then.
There we go.
Courage.
Why, that's what you need to be a leader.
Come look at this.
You aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below
Look at how
are
beautiful.
not uncommon.
Yeah. The sea's been split in 2. We're standing on the seafloor.
Odin's been here.
Look at you can see teeny tiny Hulkenberg is just kind of like,
Yeah. This is unsettling. We
This-
shouldn't be here.
This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level.
Oi.
Dell, are you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it?
Oh, it sure is.
You want to go back to the runner? Nope. No, I'm fine. Someone's got to keep an eye on you lot, after all. There's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. Suspect weird luminescence as a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths to shine to ward off predators. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for the weaknesses. Say those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect. As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I'd rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town are more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
That's the consensus, and let's head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. That seawall might collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out.
All right.
Wisdom's almost at 4. There you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall.
Thanks, man. Can't wait to give this to Maria.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough.
Uh-oh.
Can this vessel withstand
My alarm.
It's doing better than me at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
There's always a bigger fish.
Or they lied.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
The church
I
lying?
heard.
What?
You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Oh, that's
Is
all you
this a
want.
joke to
Can do.
You think an outcast Ujief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
You know, stuff and things.
About how we'll get that lance. Oh, conspiring while we're asleep, eh?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Well, that's fine. Guess we'll have to get out there. The church has doth lied again.
Sounds like the church. To the deck.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
What is that thing?
Ooh. Okay.
The hell are you doing?
Saving your
It's
ass.
supposed to be you helping those in need. Right, Del?
All right, how
Oh,
are you?
now you're in the water. Good job, asshole.
You alright, Del?
Wait, how'd
How?
he do that? How? You were straight over the water.
This changes nothing. We're still...
Is that
Oh,
a human?
no, that's
Don't
Poseidon.
charge straight at
And
us.
he mad.
We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it. Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance.
Oh, yeah.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
Yeah, we can change party in battle now.
Now
Cool.
which I'm never gonna really bother with.
Don't really need to.
All right, he's got no items.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. This will show you. Descend as a storm. You hit their weakness. Don't let it now, Juna. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Thunder!
Sabara sucker.
Okay.
Applause, please. Power can be so intoxicating.
I like you, Juna.
All right, Juna.
Oh, I'm getting stronger.
Oh.
Experience.
Overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Oh no.
Blast! We're tipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Well, I mean, were you expecting a giant human-headed kraken?
Time marches on.
Not really.
Age of
But we already did the sandworm type of Leviathan thing, so.
Not me just casually equipping thunder.
Yeah.
Who could have known it was coming?
Who could have known?
Oh, whoop. That was a long day yesterday. I'm glad we got to live to see another morning. I'm very happy we survived and we're still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, 'twould seem my poor back is a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl's all well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours with for their sterling service. Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit. How about it? Let's take a day just to relax and watch the ocean.
Come on.
Managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more.
Go hang out with people. Because it's not like we got anything else better to do. Well, Gallica, I could read a book.
Beep, 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 beep. Who should I hang out with? We got New Lady, we got the guys, we got Heisme. Who should I talk to?
Talk to the twins.
Okay. They're on the deck. Maybe not. Could have sworn I talked to Baz over here.
Maybe he's not up here today. Maybe he's in the engine room.
That is where he stays. I think that's where he sleeps. On the beanbags down there. Whoops, that's the deck again.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Fuck it. Just teleport. Where did they go?
They teleported.
Fuck. They're not supposed to be able to do that.
They're not in the engine room. They're not in the...
Oh,
there he is.
He's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Looking for a snack.
You really fixed that hole in the runner? Thought we were sunk for sure there. Ah, how long have you been there for? Well, whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off yesterday, huh? Basilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good time to be a good chance to improve things with him a little bit. Talk with me, even though I'm here to keep you in line. Sure. Let's go topside. It would be a pain if Del saw. This is why I think I saw him over there.
Dan?
Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm looking to keep me trapped shut around you unless I got something worth talking about.
Okay.
Well, actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship. I mean, why the hell is it so small? Keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, huh?
It's just a prototype.
Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, are we even going to make it to Virga Island? We'll probably be fine. What do you mean, probably?
This old girl's gotten us through a lot.
Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. I can flop down on the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. Heard stories from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday, and that wave. See those white crest waves out in the distance? Bet that means the ocean currents are going to be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell. Gotta be.
It's alright.
And that means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me. He's always right about this sort of thing.
There's always one. Don't worry, just doggy paddle.
Ooh, he is a dog.
Is he?
Yes. Yes. Which makes me wonder, because Del has like a more feline tail.
Yeah.
But he's got like the floppy ears.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what he's supposed to be.
Adopted?
What? Okay. I'm going to assume that like the species of a parapus isn't super related. It's more of they're brothers.
Yeah.
You seem to trust your brother a lot. Well, Del's the boss here. You keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean. Got it?
Yeah.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a parapus charm.
Neat.
White sand rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Though it's just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Del gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one. I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, I ran my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon? And not one word of this to Del. Not the charm, not about me. You step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Luis.
Okay.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
Finally done spending our nights at sea. We'll be there tomorrow.
Who do we hang out today?
Anyone we want.
Okay.
I'm going to save.
Talk to the other brother. Oh no, he doesn't have a thingy over his head.
I'm gonna hang out with Juna again.
Okay.
Hope I get another 6.
Yeah, that was insane. Maybe all of them do that, since isn't imagination the biggest stat?
I don't remember. Gauntlet Runner's a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words. But if we could if we could, I think it'd cause quite the stir. What would she want?
Is the igniter that amazing?
Huh?
Very much so, simply on another level, a much higher one of both technology and magic.
She's a scholar at first, so...
I studied at the Mage Academy, but it was only a 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, you still got something out of it. Not every single...
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the 6 that I got last time.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That's why I saved before I did it. For a spell, from what I recall, teleportation magic was deemed impossible. So something like this in the same category is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody believes in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. The technology already exists, so perhaps it could be mass-produced, and one day each household will have their own teleportation igniter.
All right.
Oh my god.
So you still got the 6.
I think so. I didn't count it in time. It was either 6 or 7. Staying up late's terrible for your skin, blah blah blah. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Marches on, and the
Yep, it sure do. It keep on marching. It marching and he dying.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
So our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same. But we best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one. Maybe I should take a nice and cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there will be real inns for us to stay in.
Yeah, especially when we start asking about the dragon spear.
Hey man, can we have that dragon spear?
Get the fuck off my island.
No.
Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise.
Oh.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there?
Uh-oh. We've been seen.
From the outside.
What's wrong?
I heard a voice.
You're always hearing
I
voices.
heard a voice.
Yeah, because there's like 8 people around me talking at all
All
times.
that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
She's had enough.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer
Oh,
than the
thank God.
capital's water,
Well,
too.
good thing you tested it.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
Messenger of the Dragon God.
God is talking to me. Oh. Excuse
Nobody
me.
saw her.
Could it be a villager?
Well, don't just stand there.
Priestess!
Oh, shit.
Hey, Del. Let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
No, we're not.
Seize them!
Oh, no.
God, I wish I just had a net on me at all times. Just be like, yeah,
get him.
You're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
Well, they were probably out there hunting for food.
He had to steal
No, they were watching. They were watching over the priestess who was taking a bath. I guess.
Well, there's that too.
Taking a bath with her clothes on. By the way.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah, I'm washing me and my clothes.
Yeah. It's called saving time. Maybe you've heard of it.
You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off,
You'll all be executed. Well, that was the fastest trial I've ever had.
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not
Okay.
getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Is that the announcer guy? Yeah. What the fuck are you doing here?
Fancy meeting you here.
I wanted to see what you guys were gonna do, so I came here.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
How did you get here before us?
On that Mystari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and well.
Oh.
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous.
He stowed away on the Mystari boat.
To such lengths anyway.
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is.
Uh-oh, careful, Church. He's thinking.
We may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough.
How
People
dare.
here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island.
See, not only was he wearing a chest piece helmet, he's also hot underneath it.
Already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow.
Alright, having replayed this now, I don't remember Idene being like, what are you talking about? They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense for him. Because, like, later conversations with him, he seems pretty chill.
The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath.
I think us genuinely asking him about shit really went a long way with him. It was like, hey man, what's going on? What do you guys do?
Yeah.
It's like, see, they're not doing anything bad.
They're just curious idiots.
It's been our way since the time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you vaulted in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Player, did you get that? It was in red text.
Put it in your keywords.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple.
Desert Rose.
Sounds like that's where we'll find our land.
I can't believe that the exact next scene His bat is going, did you get that?
Yeah.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by...
I wish I could do the accent that Basilio has.
And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be.
It's just
Or
Scottish.
maybe they weren't the ones
Yeah, but I
who
can't do
built
the
it.
accent very well.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey,
Me too.
Oh.
You're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna,
Hey, yo,
let's
bitch.
get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
How'd you get it?
We're
What
just
the
here.
fuck?
They dropped a rope
Down,
down.
you amateurs.
You guys haven't gotten out of jail
I'd hoped you'd
before.
come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Here, here. 3 appropriately self cooperation.
And who's this
And I'd be
fuck?
very much obliged if some
Just
spirit
wait for it.
get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though,
Finger
I get more
guns.
chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
I'll make sure you do.
Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose.
Well, if you say so.
Please don't leave me in here.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't seem very pleased about the
Just
idea.
don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die.
I love how the church crier is sitting there like, hey guys, do you understand the reference that we're making towards this?
Yeah.
Turns to camera. Are you aware that what we're saying is that hypocrisy is everywhere?
Did you know?
Did you know that the people you believe in unflinchingly are lying to you? At some point, they are lying to you.
We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Was not expecting you to be here. What happened?
Wait, he's...
Please help. My sister, Yufa.
They're making her a sacrifice.
Well, we know that.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Well, we don't know that it was his sister, or at least character-wise.
We know that.
They said that they were just sacrificing villagers. They didn't say it was his sister specifically.
They did say that.
Dell and them, when they came back, said that
Yes.
to us.
Yes.
Okay.
Baz said, by the way, the girl he's planning to sacrifice is a sister.
Okay.
And then Stroll said, his own sister?
Okay.
See?
Cool. Awesome. Sweet. We're all up to date.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
We broke out of prison and brought back the chief. How do you wear those pants?
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still...
I think it's a part of his...
In one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see...
Not sure, shirt, but...
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
The
They
what?
made short work of our guards. Yufa
What's
and
a
I were separated.
melancholia?
I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials,
Then they deserve it.
taken the lance for themselves.
I mean, if they could do that, they could have just killed us and taken it. So what the fuck are we gonna do about it?
Right.
I do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well,
Thanks,
glad we
Peg
talked our
and
way out of being thrown
Dion.
back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
Nope.
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in.
And what about you two?
17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Can I please save?
No.
We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned
Game
us a
really
chance
said you're
to
getting
save.
kidnapped.
Well, I did start this off by saying we're getting
You
kidnapped.
sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a
Tick,
new
tick,
king
tick, tick, tick,
draws
tick.
nearer.
Anyways, instead of going and dealing with that thing, we're gonna go and hang out with people.
Actually, no, we go straight to it.
Okay.
Wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Stock up on what we need before we head out.
Finally, a
And
sense of
now
urgency.
We save. We'll see you guys in the next episode.